right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon for post notifications when I drop new content. So, what are we talking about today? We're talking about little old Ryan Garcia. He's back at it again, guys. He is back at it again, like O'Shea Duke Jackson would say, with more crazy shenanigans, more buffoonery. And this time, he has a nerve to throw dirt on the name of the pound-for-pound king, Terence Crawford. Yeah, you heard me right. He was on the, I guess this is the Say Cheese YouTube channel. And let me read what he had to say about Crawford. It's pretty terrible here. And I'm going to give my 2 cents on this. So he says here, Terence Crawford really hasn't beat anybody other than Errol Spence, who went through a car crash. Name one guy he beat other than Spence that's well known. Crawford ain't like that, said Ryan to the Say Cheese YouTube channel about Terence Crawford. He's an overhyped bum. Let me repeat that. He's an overhyped bum. You're wasting everybody's money and you're not entertaining. You're boring. Come see me in the ring if you think I'm talking stuff, said Ryan. All right, so let's get into this. First of all, you already see where this is going. This is Ryan Garcia trying to get a big fight, trying to stay relevant after he comes back from his suspension. That's the first thing I see. The second thing here is that it's amazing to me that Ryan has the nerve to put his lips together and call Crawford an overhyped bum. A 4-division champion, a guy that's been undisputed 2 times in 2 different weight classes, a guy who stopped everybody at 147. Everybody. Recently moved up to 154. He went the distance with Madrimov. And you have a nerve to call him a bum when you've done absolutely nothing in the sport of boxing. Let's look at what you've done. You lost to Gervonta Tank Davis. You beat Haney with drugs in your system. You got suspended. You missed weight leading up to the Haney fight. You went on a racist rant. You got arrested for tearing up a hotel room. Your ex-wife put a restraining order on you. And you have the nerve to call somebody a bum when you are an absolute, and I repeat, an absolute disgrace to boxing. And I don't say that lightly. I don't talk bad about fighters. Some of you guys know that, who've been watching me for a while. I don't say bad things about fighters, but the shit that you've done, yeah, it's stomach churning to me. And you have the nerve to call someone a bum. Now, I think you said something else about you being a great fighter. Let me see if I can find it here. He says, I'm a great boxer. I've only lost the Gervonta fight, so Team Haney, were kind of underestimating me. I know I'm the most Googled fighter in the last 3 months, said Ryan when asked if he's the face of boxing. There's 3 of us, me, Gervonta, and Canelo, that everybody is going to tune in. I think it's more so me and Gervonta. I feel like I'm putting in more work to be the face of boxing. In this day and age on social media, you got to put in the work. You've got to do interviews. You've got to be there for people, said Ryan. So one thing with Ryan, I will agree with, you have to market yourself. And he's a social media guy. And so is Gervonta Tank Davis. You guys know Gervonta is always on Twitter, tweeting and deleting tweets, and Ryan's all over social media saying, the craziest stuff, trolling, doing his antics. Yeah, that's, they're young. They were kind of born into that, where you look at someone like Canelo and Crawford, they're not really social media guys. They do interviews and things like that, but they're not big social media people. So I will say, yeah, you have to market yourself, but in no way is he the face of boxing. He hasn't done anything to be the face of boxing. You shouldn't be the face of boxing just because you know how to market yourself. You got to go out there and show and prove. Canelo earned that title. Gervonta's earning that title. You haven't done anything but cheat and lose and lie and steal. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And to me, it's just disrespectful. And this is what I talk about. You have a guy, an American like Ryan Garcia, shitting on an American fighter who's done, great things in this sport. And I talk about that a lot, how when you go to other countries, they revere their fighters. They revere Anthony Joshua over in his country. Same thing with Inouye. They revere him over there. They have a lot of respect for him. They show him a lot of respect. Bacoli, after he beat Big Baby Jerry Anderson, you saw the love he got. But over here in our country, it's different. We try to tear down our best, our brightest guys who've done, incredible things in the sport. It's amazing to me. And we try to put guys who haven't, we'll big up people from other countries, but we won't do that to our own. But this is the same people that'll say that they're patriots and patriotic. And then people amen what Ryan had to say when he hasn't accomplished shit. He doesn't even have any room to talk. He doesn't have any room to talk. He hasn't done a 16th of what Crawford's been able to accomplish. Just because you get on social media and run your mouth, and now that makes you the face of boxing? Get out of here. And you're not a great fighter. You haven't done enough to even earn that title. I think you have a good skill set. You could be a great fighter, but you haven't put in the work for that. You haven't put in the work for that. Canelo's put in the work for that. Gervonta's putting in the work for that. You haven't done shit. You haven't done a damn thing. The nerve of this guy to call Crawford an overhyped bum. It is amazing to me. And I know there'll be some people who are going to push back on this and say that he's right, and that's the problem. You guys are the problem. This is why he feels so comfortable saying stupid stuff like this. Because you guys amen that. Because you have some type of hatred for Crawford. But anyway, that's all I had to say about that, guys. I'm kind of going into a rant here. And I guess you guys can let me know how you feel about what Ryan had to say in the comment section. It was on the Say Cheese YouTube channel, by the way, if you want to go check out that video. So you guys let me know what you think about it in the comment section, guys. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.